Archimex login confirmed.
Welcome to the Lodge. You've accessed
The Lodgecast Experience.
Warning, warning, dangerous spoilers ahead. Enjoy.
The Lodgecast is a little podcast where we watch weird movies, so you don't have to.
The Lodgecast, baby.
Lodgecast, gonna smoke this. Lodgecast, missing movie pass. Lodgecast.
We're gonna watch some crap,
Lodgecast.
and then the Lodge Master chats.
With Lucas and Bishki.
Episode 195, War of the Worlds 2025.
Hello and welcome to an Amazon-tastic episode of the Lodgecast. With me as always is Brother Bishki.
It was a good day.
We got Brother Lucas.
Nah, let me see your ID.
And we got, on this special journey tonight, this sure to be infamous journey, we have Brother Nathan.
I'm instantly regretting it, but
Yeah.
it's the end of the world.
We just, we're not in the Edge tonight. We're in the Lodge 2.0. I just remembered what we're doing tonight. Like, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. You know, we were sitting around, laughing, having a good time. And then I was like, holy shit, we're watching War of the Worlds
Time to pay the
2025.
piper.
It's like when you're at like a wake after a funeral and you seeing people you love and you haven't seen in a long time and you're laughing, you're telling jokes, everybody's having a great time, and then you look over and there's a body.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit.
I'm in the corner dimming the lights.
Oh,
there's candles
shit.
lit.
Well, let's settle the score.
It's time I settle the score.
Yeah, right.
This is like eating the stuffed crust first.
This is 2%.
Oh shit.
I knew when the numbers were so low that not only that you guys had to do it, but I had to be there too.
Listen, this is one of those movies where people that I haven't talked to since high school that just follow the podcast, even they're reaching out. They're like, dude,
Yeah.
you're doing this, right?
Have you done this to yourself yet?
Have you done this?
Stumbled across this movie's trailer, and I think my exact words were, "This movie looked like it cost negative money." Like
they paid to use all this stuff.
Yeah, like and what little review snippets trickled into my feed were just all Amazon Prime.
It's all
promotion.
That's all I know. I haven't seen the trailer. I've just seen this clip that's making the rounds. And in the clip, you get Ice Cube. So you're like, holy shit, what is going on here?
There's
But
Cube
then-
with with some cans on his
But
ears.
then it becomes very clear that it's an Amazon motion picture.
Joint.
Yeah.
Because they
Amazon
show
joint.
you on screen how to order something through Amazon while showing off the new drone delivery technology.
hot internet action.
My
Jeff Bezos
God.
really is Lex Luthor in
He
that
is.
regard. That is-
Contractually, that has to be in the scripts. You know,
is
they're like
diabolical.
How
right here
much-
is when we promote the new items of 2025.
What? Like, how full was the dump truck of money
He
that
is-
they brought to Ice Cube?
Jeff Bezos is
Yeah.
like Peter Gallagher and Robert Altman's The Player, where he's just like, fuck it, we'll just have one of our workers order a bunch of shit online and
Yeah.
we'll make it War of the Worlds. But we'll get like, Ice Cube to be in it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cube was like
see if he's
retired,
available.
like-
Let's get Cube.
Like, when was the
They'll sell the whole
last
thing.
Cube movie?
So I sheepishly asked, I already knew the answer. Maybe is like, this is a desktop movie.
Yes.
Bitch, are you excited for this?
I am excited. That's the one thing that's got going for it.
So you're more excited for this than any.
And we haven't done a desktop film
Since that one missing
might have been the last one.
I think I sat that one out too. I'm adverse to them.
Yeah,
so the
yeah.
fact that you got me here tonight is a gift. Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
But
here.
brother Nate has been often with May at every
I think Sister
desktop.
May is definitely, she's definitely been there too.
Every desktop film we've covered.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And
Kimmy. I think I aborted that one.
That wasn't full.
That was
desktop,
No,
was it?
that wasn't full desktop.
That was
no.
lockdown.
That had percentages of desktop material, right?
But I wish we could put Bishke in like one of those
wasn't
quiz show
full
like
desktop.
mute booths right now, so I could talk
Yeah.
about this and make this prediction. There's no way Bishke's gonna woof this. It's a desktop film.
Oh, it'll be
he's
two bones
he's a
from
trickster.
him.
He's a trickster.
So I'm calling something other than a woof. I think you're gonna get some sort of weird joy from this.
Yeah, I mean, Cube in a desktop film, like that's special. That is special.
Just doing 2-factor authentication.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm intrigued by what the tech is going to be and how
That's-
they're going to get around.
That's a good point to
think-
bring up, Lucas. Turn on your 2-factor authentication. The Lodgecast original Instagram was hacked. We ain't getting it back, y'all. There is no justice. So turn on your 2-factor authentication, lock your shit down, and follow at Lodgecast.
At
It's just
Lodgecast.
At Lodgecast.
At
which is an upgrade.
Lodgecast.
That's a cooler ad.
It's tighter.
One word.
More
So-
If you don't turn on
branding.
2-factor authentication, you might get visited by what you might call a hacker.
What you might call a hacker.
Man, or hack the planet, man.
I am what you might call a hacker.
We got to just completely rip the Band-Aid off and go into this festering wound. I mean,
But we got to acknowledge like the evolution of art and society, where this started as like a radio play that convinced people it was
Yes.
like really happening.
Oh, right.
The
It's just
H.G.
now like a
Wells.
glorified Super Bowl ad with like an aging icon. You know what I mean? It's like
War of the Worlds was always like a hoax. Was always a hox, right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was like the devil, except for the Tom Cruise film. There's many versions.
I didn't
of
see
it.
the Tom Cruise one, so this is my my introduction to this
you didn't
story.
see the Tom
Yeah.
Cruise
Oh,
one.
man.
Yeah. All right.
Outside the Mercury Theater radio show.
And there's like
your mind's gonna be blown. You're like, the story was impeccable.
H.G. Wells.
there's like an Orson Welles. There's an Orson Welles one too, like a vaguely in my mind. Are they gonna have like aliens? Are we gonna have like some effects budget and this no budget?
I
Oh
don't
man,
know.
it's gonna be a face cam. It's gonna be Ice Cube
we're
on
gonna
the
have
face
saucers.
cam.
We're gonna have saucers in the sky.
Scowling
I
at
don't
drones.
know.
drones, lots of drones.
Drones. Okay, all right. Well, jeez.
All right, boys.
Let's
We
log
gotta
on.
face
Let's
this
log into
shit.
our Amazon account. Let's check our wish lists.
You got to hear the timbre of our voice.
Give me
Full of
another beer.
beans.
Give me another
Going
beer.
into this, we're gonna
Let's-
jam this through a keyhole.
Let's
and,
sort the reviews 4 stars and up, 4
Smoke
bones and
another
up.
J and fucking
Who knows?
do the sign of the cross. Here we go, y'all.
Who knows how that bone train's gonna go?
Love and light.
Heard of a van that is loaded with weapons, packed up and ready to go. Heard of some grave sites out on the highway, place where nobody knows. The sound of gunfire off in the distance, I'm getting used to it now. Lived in a brownstone, I lived in a ghetto, I've lived all over this town. This ain't no party, this ain't no disco, this ain't no fooling around. No time for dancing, or lovey-dovey, I ain't got time for that now.
Oh my god, so much hacking. So much hacking. Has there ever been a movie with that much hacking?
So much data.
It is a desktop film. We
Oh.
stick with him.
Desktop film confirmed.
We are on Ice Cube's mug the whole.
Yeah.
You,
Full frame.
if you want to look at the man known as Ice Cube for an hour and a half, this is the movie for you.
He is his salt and pepper beard. And
Oh my god. Well, we're already bursting at the seams. Before
right.
we get into it,
Fishy! What's that shot?
Rotten Tomatoes. A computer security analyst working for the U.S. government finds his daily life.
ooh,
That's it. Finds his daily life disrupted by an alien attack. Accustomed to dealing with virtual threats, his struggle extends to secrets the government may be hiding. Period.
great. That's great.
Yeah,
Great reading.
all from a desktop. He's just watching it, pulling up windows.
He is in an office the entire time. At one point, he runs up and down some stairs,
Yeah,
but he's in the office.
he goes to the stairwell for
and we thought
10
it was a green screen backdrop, and then he interacts with his backdrop a little bit. So
yeah, we had like all these betting if it was actually green screen, and one of the characters does pull down a screen, like
Yeah.
mid thing, and you're like, oh shit. So-
you never know what's real
Keeps
in
you
War
off.
of the Worlds 2025. And I don't know if I buy that Ice Cube is a man named William Radford.
William Radford.
Running Department of Homeland Security surveillance program.
I
Will
mean-
Radford. We got to get Will.
It's like you see him handling all these windows, taking all these calls, joining all these Zoom meetings. I felt like I had done a full day's work 10 minutes into this film.
Definitely.
He is
A
working
lot of
so
windows
hard.
open. A lot of windows open.
Yeah. So Bishki, what were you feeling? You're the desktop man. This is
This is hacking.
It's
this
hack-
is
This is
hacking.
This is like-
POV.
the moves are smooth.
I've always had problems with hackers films because you're not in the desktop watching them hack. You're usually
Right.
watching them.
right.
In Hackers 95, they're typing on the keyboard
Yeah.
and different things, but they're not. You're not in there hacking.
Right.
In this, you're
Yeah,
in.
You're inside the hack.
You're inside the hack.
That's got to be
It's
a step in the right direction.
it's pretty thrilling for a period. Like
Yeah, he's
Waiting
like
for DHS to get you that password
for
now.
a period of time.
there's a lot of like junk like that, but we're in his head. I mean, like we're in his world, and he is the eye and the
He's the-
sky.
he is
I mean,
everywhere.
he has
He is
access to
everywhere.
everything.
Ice Cube is everywhere in
yeah,
this
and
film.
as a Cube fan, like just seeing his reactions,
The reaction shots are sublime.
so many one-liners of him delivering.
I mean,
just like
we have-
samples.
we
like-
have some theories. There's a lot of questionable reality in this film, which is to say, we suspect a lot of AI is used.
It has to.
And whenever Ice Cube is not on screen, I think they just had him record a bunch of one-liners. Like,
Just everything.
yeah, he's like,
Hole in one.
he's like, how's that feel? How you like me now?
How you like me now?
And then they just, whenever he's not on screen, they just sprinkle it across the movie randomly. So he'll just say like, hell yeah. Just to keep it going.
I would love to see the call sheets to see like actually how long they had him
But
to do
also-
all this. Maybe it's a 2-hour period where he did all this stuff till he was
Banged
exhausted.
it out.
Also, they could just use like an Ice Cube AI model, and whenever he's not on screen
Yes.
and they want to change some dialogue, I don't think this movie's above any of that shit.
It's like a War of the Worlds.
no, this movie's not above anything.
No.
like it's,
I think it has to just because it's probably just a shoestring. I mean, for a big thing, this is an Amazon film, right? But
Universal
it had
Pictures
Universal's huge
presentation.
crawl, and they
That blew
and they
my mind.
and they played with the globe. People they played
They
with the
did.
opening crawl,
They
so
did.
it goes into the pantheon of those movies. But it has like a budget, but it also feels like it's just $1 million.
well, and it also feels like it is bought and sold by
And
corporations.
So
I
much
mean,
Amazon.
you are so aware. Like, even whatever music he's listening to at the beginning, the window clicks over to Spotify, waits a beat, you see who was playing the music, and then he closes it,
Yeah, it's
and
never
of
shies away from
course,
that.
Amazon, there's only like 6 characters in this movie, and one of them is an Amazon driver.
Of course.
And so you're always seeing Amazon signage, Amazon logos. It's very clear who's buttering their bread here.
But Ice Cube's
Yes.
character is like a bad guy. He's like not just surveilling U.S. citizens, but he's
His
like
family,
hacking
his
his
daughters,
he's
desktop.
overprotective single parent.
No
He is
boundaries.
he is everywhere.
toxic.
He has cameras in his daughter's house, and one was pointed at the couch.
Like the common area.
And
the couch.
Lodge Mistress hung in there. She was watching
She was here with us for a
most
little
of
while,
this,
yeah.
and she was on the edge of her seat, but she had to go to bed. But when she saw that shot of the daughter's couch that Ice Cube was pulling up, she was like very innocently like, "But he's gonna see them making out and
Yeah,
stuff."
yeah.
I'm like,
babies.
you think? That's why he's watching. Like, who is this William Radford?
yeah, he's got camera in
Bluebeard.
What was his line about the fridge?
Let's just say me and your fridge is pretty tight.
Pretty tight.
Like, that's a pretty good line.
You're not getting enough protein.
I would have said me in the fridge are cool as ice or something.
Oh, that is better.
He
That
must
is
get
a
all
punch
these
up.
ice puns in real life, right? People calling it out.
It was around this time that, for some reason, maybe it's the 0G recliner, but we look over and Lucas is not just asleep. He is out ice cold.
Ice Cube cold
You
in
were
a glass.
0G,
He
man.
was so out. The sleepyhead is back.
What do you?
big
What do you?
time?
Yeah. What do you remember before Blinky Blinky?
Oh my
where-
God.
And then you can't wake him up. I tried 4 different times.
This movie is worse than Sharknado. Like we're talking budget wise, with the effects and
Well,
shit.
we keep talking budget, like you know.
and the family,
I wonder what it was. We got to find out what it was.
Melodrama backstory with her pregnant with her jabroni boyfriend.
Yeah. Who I thought was pretty good.
Oh my god,
Baby
it was like a
Daddy.
different
Just
movie.
It's like
Labeled Baby
DJ
Daddy.
Qualls 2025.
Yeah, definitely a Qualls
all the
vibe.
movies like straight serious sci-fi, but then the Amazon Boyfriend was like straight like Jamie Kennedy
Yeah,
style.
it's called comic
Sw-
relief.
Sweaty dropping packages.
But I made it as far enough as the Eva Longoria
Oh yeah, Eva Longoria is
Eva's
in this
doing
film.
on the ground reports
totally
about,
like a news reporter gal.
Yeah, what these tripods are that eventually like wake up and start laser blasting people.
Yeah, we talk about the aliens. You want to talk about the aliens? a little?
Yes, and also the budget for this film has not been disclosed.
No disclosed. It
Never
could
will
be
be.
ballooned.
Yeah.
I mean, we get aliens that what are we greeted with here? You know, these squid,
Yeah.
these squid kind of alien invaders from War of the Worlds. I think that is what it looks like, and they do produce some kind of laser bolt. So all of that
They
is
do.
sort of accurate.
Mhm.
I thought some of the angles were cool.
This,
on it, though.
I have 2 quotes from you, Nate, while
Yeah,
we were watching this.
There was I
when the
exclaimed.
aliens were attacking, you said, "Hey, I like some of these shots. They really had to figure this shit out." Then, a few minutes later, once we really get to
chill.
see these creatures, you say, "This kind of blows its wad. Don't show it too much, guys."
kind of a swing there, huh? Yeah,
Because in little glimpses, it's fine-ish because it's like thumbnail size. A lot of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
on a desktop.
It's like it's so forgiving to have. It's multiple screens that you're greeted with, right? And these action scenes, and it's almost every dramatic angle.
Yes.
So I bet they just dispatched this footage or this cam or whatever it was
Yeah.
to some artisans that actually know like atmosphere and what to do. 'Cause
Yes.
Some of those videos that were turned in, I bet they just were like, "Whoa, look at this guy's stuff." Because some of it's like Cloverfield awesome. I mean, some of
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be, but then there's broad daylight shit that's just, it just totally
It's rough.
pants the film,
Yeah, it gets pants.
Yeah, it's got some Cloverfield.
It has some
aspects.
shadow
It's-
play. It has some shadow play on the ground, like where you see the size of this thing. Like there was definitely some artisans working within this, like
There were so
God
many
knows.
artisans working on this movie.
with some like tight ass deadline that they had to deliver
Yeah.
something, and it's probably all AI prompts. I mean, really is. It's
I
edited
know.
AI prompts.
Some of the motion like squiggles around real AI style.
Almost all the disaster, when stuff blows up,
Yeah,
has that
ooh.
Jimmy Cam, and
They
it's
jitter,
just
they
shit.
jitter the camera and glitch it.
Planes
we
falling
had
out
a
of the
good laugh
sky.
when his son was like FaceTiming him and like
Yes.
it froze on his face and it's like dun dun dun.
He's
Or
looking
something.
up,
He's
and
like,
then it goes, yeah. The music. We should talk about the
The
music. how
music was pretty good.
It just underlines it, like it gives exactly the tempo and
Yeah.
keeps-
Yeah.
Desktop
it
films
moving.
have to have that pulse.
they have
They
to.
just die.
And this music
Yeah.
does it. It does the trick. I liked it.
Yeah, it tells you how to feel.
But on the AI front, Ice Cube has a deceased wife, and they go to her, I don't know if it's officially Facebook or if it's like friend face or something.
No, it's Facebook.
It's Facebook.
Okay.
It's
They paid.
modeled
It's
as
all
Frank.
tied together.
And both her image and the voicemail that he saved from her is both clearly AI generated.
Yeah.
It's this
So
mid-journey
paid no
full
one.
woman.
it's that moment. Yeah, it's that moment I'm not quite familiar with yet in watching movies where it's like, oh, no money was given for that face or performance.
No actress was was brought in.
Nobody was cast for that. And it's very creepy. It's creepier than anything that the aliens do in this movie.
Yeah.
But also, Clark Gregg, is that his name?
Clark
Yeah.
Gregg,
Slumming it.
Marvel's Clark
Shield.
Gregg.
He's in this, and
He did a day or two. On
He-
the piece.
I think they completely rewrote one of his scenes because
It's all glitched out.
he glitches
He does, yeah.
to the point where his mouth is not matching his voice at all.
No.
So they could have easily AI rigged it, grigged it,
yeah.
Gregged it, so that he says what they want and they can still kind of keep him on screen. Very shady business going on here.
Shady
Playing
going.
fast
Wet
and
works.
loose.
Yeah, there's also a great scene where Clark Gregg is like, get on emergency Zoom meeting now. Like, where are you now?
He's writing all caps.
Get on Zoom
And he has this
now.
like lovely headshot as his icon. You know, we see a lot of these people as like their little icon.
Yes.
You know, Ice Cube's daughter has like a real
Oh my God.
like a thirst trap photo. And then his was great. When they finally see Ice Cube,
It was
it's like-
classic.
it's just beautifully lit.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
funny how that is part of the film too, you know. All of our
Yeah.
icons are very important.
It's also really funny when Cube is talking to people that are out on the street and they are running from things and they're filming themselves, their own faces running from God knows what, because they're tilting it so that it's just like looking up at their face. So you don't see that
Yeah.
they're probably on an empty Toronto street
Yeah,
somewhere.
even Eva, when Eva was filming herself, she had like both her hands on her face. Like,
Yeah, like, who's filming it?
God came in and filmed
There's
it.
a big siren that the aliens emit, and she
I think
is-
it's a goof. I think
she
it's
has
a
a
goof.
selfie. You know, she's ostensibly
She does a good job
shooting
of
her own face,
covering her face.
but then she covers both her ears with both her hands, and it's still filming her.
what is going on?
That's like almost Naked Gun.
Is that
style.
a blooper? It's a blooper.
It's a bleeper of a
It's
blooper.
a blooper.
So,
Or the world's full of surprises.
so Lucas was dead asleep.
Yeah, I looked over at that point, and LT was out.
No, I was awake.
it wasn't
for
for
her
not
bleeding-
awake
bleeding
for
out her
anything.
vagina in the back of the car,
Bleeding
and Ice
out.
Cube is
It
like
wasn't her vagina.
yelling at his son-in-law to run faster, and he's like, "I'm cramping up. I'm cramping up."
She took shrapnel to her thigh.
What Lucas
Yeah.
is talking about is
she's
she's
like-
hyperventilating in the back seat. and Ice Cube's talking to her.
9 month
And Lodge
plus
Mistress
pregnant.
was like, it looks like she's masturbating while talking to her dad.
Yeah, very unflattering.
She's
low
like,
angle.
and he's like, what are you doing?
I mean, Cube has some very unflattering.
Cube has
Going down the stairwell shots.
so
were just
many
trash.
shots. You get so much Cube, grizzled Cube in this.
Also, his eye line is very off. Like he's looking above the camera line. I think
Yeah.
at the camera,
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
hypothetical camera on the lens,
Yeah.
and it makes him look like completely wall-eyed, like
Yeah.
right down the
Yeah.
center.
It's
And
so
for the
funny.
majority of the movie. You know?
So funny.
I was thinking about the star wattage. We were talking about just have Cube. You know, like you have Cube in it, and it goes a long way. It goes for that first 40.
It carries you.
I think 40 to an hour. I'm trying to think of the viewer who like
Oh,
puts this
yeah.
on.
It'll
And what
carry
is
you.
the bone train for a common viewer? Like,
Cube keeps the bones.
I think they're going to
keeps them
see
cold.
They're going to see Terminalist, or they're going to see some Extraction, right? They're like, hey, Cube's in it. It's going to
Yeah.
be something like that, like that. And then they get this.
They get
but I wonder
this.
where they just jump off pretty early, probably.
Yeah, no, I think Cube keeps it going. Like Cube will keep you laughing. See how far you get. Like
Yeah. I think Cube, and then like, hey, Eva's calling, and then like Clark Gregg's calling.
I don't think this
think about
movie's
that
difficult to get through. I think that might be a controversial opinion.
Maybe
but
people are like dogpiling it, right? They hear
They are
it.
dogpiling
they're
it.
like, oh shit, I
this
gotta
is
see this.
1.0 on Letterboxd.
1.0.
One.
That is staggering low.
One.
I think there's just no one seeing it. Like no one's.
I think
watching it.
it's more of an idea than people actually sitting down and watching it. I think the percentage of people actually doing what we just did is probably kind of low.
Yeah.
You know,
Ironically.
because it's just it became a meme so quickly that it's one of the worst movies ever made. That's just what it is.
Maybe
you know?
because people were bamboozled, though, right? You see the thumbnail, War of the Worlds,
definitely.
Ice Cube,
Yeah.
and they hit it.
Yeah.
And maybe like that 5 minutes goes to 10,
Yep.
maybe goes to 25.
That's what happened with
you're like-
Lodge Mistress.
and Millie's
She
like-
hung
like-
around for like 45
Yeah, there's bombs
minutes.
going off, and there's aliens like leaning into buildings, and it's pretty exciting for a really long time. But then
Then
Yeah.
Ice Cube hacks a Tesla and drives it around. And there's another thing where, you know, because most of this movie is just in the animation of the desktopness, you
Oh,
know?
yeah.
And there's a
Mhm.
lot of, you know, type little messages coming on.
no emojis in
getting
this
sent up.
movie, huh?
Not really.
We wanted them, but they weren't there.
But I think some of the animators, I mean, I'm pretty sure this wasn't all made in the USA production,
I don't
but I'm
feel
pretty
like it.
sure some of the animators were not native English speakers because there's slight differences in how things are worded. Like it'll say, POTUS needs for air support.
Yeah.
And
We're in just
and like they were probably moving so fast that whoever was QCing it or looking at it is just like, fine, go. Amazon needs it now. We're putting this movie on a drone and sending it off. It's done. So those are like little Easter eggs where you're just like, oh man, what is going on there?
And it's all about the terminology. You know, we're being spoon fed every single piece.
Everything.
You know, narratively too.
There's a part where Ice Cube goes, got him.
Got him. Got him.
Got
him. Twice.
Got him.
Yeah.
Twice.
Like double. Like
Got
one in a
him.
row.
When
yeah,
he
two in a
gets
row.
up from he's in his chair for so long and for so much of this movie that when he gets up, it's an event.
It's like
Yeah,
a special
like,
you
effect.
know,
yeah.
40 something minutes and he has khakis on. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
He just backs up once, but then he saves a kick off the chair.
yes. Yes.
You know, like he knew that, hey, we're coming back to me X amount of times.
Another thing I was continuously confused about, he's monitoring all this in real time. And they show all the militaries of the world putting aside their differences, coming together, fighting back, countries evacuating, millions of people on the move. That shit takes time. Even if it's moving fast, to just unite all the militaries of the world and then draw up a plan to successfully fight these aliens, that takes time.
But you didn't appreciate that it was real time.
All he did was type in like live action army and then boom, they're all
But
activated.
in Ice Cube's world, it isn't. It begins in the afternoon and it ain't even dark yet. So time moves differently.
It's the period of the film. Yeah,
He doesn't stop for a meal. He doesn't go to the bathroom.
He was in that office cube for like 3 days.
That bothered me. Yeah, like there's not even a shot of him like doing a pull up, maybe in the door frame, or like downing a soda or a pizza.
Nothing.
Like
Yeah,
in the War of the
there could
Worlds,
have
you
been,
can't. But we have to believe him as a character. Why wasn't that not there? You cut all that material out.
Lodge was like, if they just show him eating a hot dog in one shot, we're fine.
Just anything. Down in a soda. Like down in a soda.
Be human.
A granola bar.
So-
Papa gets hungry.
So we find out that the aliens feed on data. And so they're eating up all our data.
A lot of data centers this year, yeah.
Again.
And
the data centers.
They go to Ice Cube's Facebook account and it says your memories are deleting. And it shows like the pictures of his kids going away
His
one by
album
one.
starts getting corrupted.
And then
That'd be devastating for
I
everybody.
think there's a hacker throughout this, what you would call a hacker.
I am what you might call a hacker.
The hacker's name is Disruptor.
The Disruptor.
And Disruptor literally says,
data is food for the superior intelligence that invaded Earth.
God. Ice Cube quickly deduces that indeed the hacker is his own son.
Whoa.
His very son.
And
I was asleep for
slow
that.
to realize.
You were asleep for that?
Oh.
You
Yeah.
missed-
Slow to
missed that
realize.
one?
I missed that one.
Well, there's a line, one of the best lines in the movie, but again, one of my pet peeves is when people deliver lines wrong and then no one redoes it. So the son says, this is how the son says it. For someone who spends all his time watching, you sure do miss a lot. It should be for someone who spends all his time watching,
Yes.
you sure
Yes.
do miss a lot. It's
Yeah.
not about time, it's
Yeah.
about the watching. I am
Is that
going
a
out.
flub line?
I'm going out on a limb and I'm saying there's a lack of quality control in War of the Worlds 2025.
Quality
I
control.
feel like
Quality
the
control.
director was on Zoom directing all these people.
This is definitely remote. Everybody was remote on
Yeah,
this.
this must have been just a tight turnaround. It
Ice-
feels jammed around.
Ice Cube says, all right, Disruptor.
Let's disrupt some shit.
That's cool.
And Disruptor is like, just to give everybody a visual of their head, you go into Shutterstock and you Google hacker,
Yes.
okay? And you get this hooded guy with like,
It's the same-
8-bit microchips around him.
He looked like a
Anonymous,
Justice
yeah.
League character.
Why is it always the same image?
It's the same stock photo that I used to announce the hack of the Lodgecast Instagram. I just typed
Yeah.
in hacker.
There you go.
I wanted the most basic hacker.
It's the most hits on Shutterstock.
Yeah.
I've seen that image.
So
forever.
a recurring line is people saying, yeah, you do all this shit just to spy on people's Amazon carts.
Amazon.
yeah.
Amazon.
And
That's
that
the
keeps
thing.
Their
Amazon
information is
throughout.
everything.
There's a great line where he's yelling about that, where he runs out of gas like halfway through.
There's more important things to do than to worry about what's in people's Amazon cart.
It's good enough. Ice, we got it. We got it,
You
Cube.
got through it. Must have been a hot day.
So the hackers, I like this part too. They get this super team of hackers and they all get unmasked by the data aliens.
Yeah.
And you see their hacker avatars go away. And
All
you
their
s-
cameras like
and
pop in.
You see these dorky dudes.
Seen that?
And they look real. They look like the guys that it would be.
Just not
know?
not the best haircut days.
No.
just sitting there
and just
with their
kind of in
junk.
a suburban, kitchen, dimly lit,
Thelma and
Yeah.
Louise was revealed.
Thelma and Louise
What were
was the
some of
code
other
name
names?
for one of them.
One was Code Cracker or Code Breaker.
Yeah.
Cannibal Code.
Cannibal Code.
Oh my god.
So they get unmasked, shit's getting serious. The office, Ice Cube's office is lit red at one point, and Nate said he's Ice Cube Code Red.
Dude, it changes where he's red.
Yeah.
I wonder if when they were filming, they were looking at each other's screens like, man, Cube looks cool.
He looks cool when it's red. Yeah.
He looks code red.
I mean, it's more serious after that.
There is that point where it like loses everybody in the film and we all hit where it just like it goes on and on. But then there's this thing where it's like they gotta get, we know the moment where they gotta get
This is
they
the
gotta
clip
get the
that was sent
drone.
around.
They gotta get the drone to Ice Cube.
They got to
We'll
get
to
the
that.
drone to Ice Cube.
That might be my favorite sequence in the whole film.
And you see the whole process of them ordering a thumb drive.
Thumb drive comes.
Yeah,
into the
Cube
MacGuffin.
doesn't have a thumb drive, so he
What's
needs
a
one.
thumb
Yeah.
drive?
And he needs it. And the drone pilot boyfriend pilots it. And the whole time he's like, Prime Air, we've been training. It's the future of delivery.
It's a brand new product. He produces it like a new product. It's a brand new thing on the market.
And then
What a show.
It worked perfectly on us because Nate was like, wait, that's free with Prime? It's
He's
like,
like,
you're asking the questions
free with Prime members?
that they
Is that on my
want
Prime
you to
account?
ask. It's a bold new product that they're launching.
I mean, that can it enter a building? Could it enter your
It can
living
do
room and
anything.
drop
It's
it on
all
your goddamn
fucked.
lap?
Can we buy drug paraphernalia?
Yeah.
Like they fly the pipe, the
This
Gandalf
bong-
pipe
this
to
bong
us.
shows
I did.
up.
I did watch a YouTube video. This guy who just orders things off the dark web, and that is how they deliver. Like he bought like just some paraphernalia or whatever, and the drone
Bought a
dropped
pair
it
of
like in
cowboy
an
boots
alley
with blood on
in
it.
an alley somewhere.
Yeah,
It'll drop it near your house. Or
Yeah, it'll drop.
it might even drop it in your. Some guy I saw one where it's like a guy getting cashews or something, like jalapeno cashews.
Yeah,
and it drops right in his backyard, like 30
man.
feet from where they're standing. It's the future,
You think that ordering this thumb drive on screen would be the Salad Dragon, but I posit that
quite-
the Salad Dragon comes shortly after.
Yeah, I think so.
It is right there, yeah.
The Salad Dragon. A scene in a movie that is so bizarre, baffling, or transcendent that it instantly justifies the price of admission. Or Reese Witherspoon's leafy transformation in A Wrinkle in Time.
So the drone's flying around. The alien sees the drone and like smacks it. This whole sequence is great.
Oh, man.
Smacks
It's
it. It
quick.
lands on the street level, but it's flipped upside down like a turtle and can't get back up. Again,
It's got its belly to the sun.
The entire fate of humanity lies with this drone and this thumb
Amazon
drive.
US thumb drive.
Prime
Yeah.
Air drone.
And so we see what the drone sees, and there's this homeless man kind of freaking out across the street, and they're like, okay, he's got to flip
He's
it
gotta
over.
have a
How do we get it? How do we get him to do it? The whole crew is now FaceTiming on the desktop at this point,
Yeah.
chipping in. And they're like, I don't think that guy has a phone. She's like, everybody has a phone. So they hack into it and they're like, sir, they text him. They're like, sir, you need to flip over the drone. And he's like, he texts back. You see him like
It's-
flipping out.
They kind of like click on him, right? And
Yeah.
get his information. Like, I'm not quite sure.
And he texts back and he's like,
He has a lovely thumbnail too.
he's like
Clean.
they're everywhere. And so the way that they get him to do it, ladies and gentlemen, it's perfect. See if you can guess.
They got to wet his beak.
See if you can guess.
If you could guess what was
how
offered.
They sign him up for Amazon Prime Video.
Ooh, that's
Pretty
a great
close.
Yes.
They give him a $1,000 Amazon gift card.
Yes,
Saves the world.
Saves the fucking
I was
world.
asleep for
He's
that.
like, hell yeah! Right when that goes through, he's like,
Right when that went through, he's like, got it. He's on it.
I can buy a bigger tent.
So, and then the second Salad Dragon comes pretty soon after because it just takes you by surprise.
Double Dragon.
Cube gets the thumb drive. He gets access to this server room that he needs to install the cannibal code.
Yeah.
Cannibal
And
Code.
Eva Longoria is outside, like monitoring the building too.
She's monitoring
And she's
it.
like, they've penetrated your building.
And so he goes into this little narrow server hallway and just seeing Ice Cube with that disgruntled look on his face as digital alien snakes and bugs just slither all around him.
Yeah, like alien tentacles are great.
They're like pulling him down.
You have to see it.
You have to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, fuck, what is this? No.
Matrixly arms. You know, that's the first time we see him like standing up and like a master. So I was kind of like watching that. I was like, yeah, there's his pants. Oh, he's got casual shoes on. You know, you try to. You
I didn't know those were his shoes.
He kind of like dives into this mess of tentacles.
It is hilarious.
He gets the thumb drive in though, right?
And I initially see him doing that, and I'm like, this is embarrassing. And then you kind of want to look away. But then if you look closer, it gets so funny out of nowhere because he is so annoyed and he doesn't know what they're going to put in. You know, he doesn't know the level of special effects.
He's just... Some guy is telling him like struggle. You know, like in Ed Wood where he's like, struggle. And it goes on. Well, he must have gone on and on.
We'll try to put that on Instagram.
He must have felt great just not being at that desk though, you know, where he's like, hey, on your third day, we're going to do that rolling around.
And then he's probably like, I need a bonus in pay for that. If I'm moving, that wasn't part of the contract.
Yeah, their Amazon gift card.
That shot of him.
It's like the Steven Seagal clause.
And his takedown, spoiler, his takedown there is worth that, seeing that, suffering through that third act.
It's so hilarious. So then, you know,
the cannibal code works.
The cannibal code works. Everything is back to normal. We see
His
a bunch
sacrifices.
We see a bunch of headlines about how all the characters are succeeding. And it ends with Ice Cube's character going on Joe Rogan.
We see these we see all these retweets, and it's the who's who: Tucker Carlson, fucking Rogan, on their Twitter, on their X.
There's an article about some kind of corruption going down in the White House, and it's like TuckerCarlson.com. Oh my god!
Yeah, there's a lot of Fox News throughout this. Like
a lot of Fox News, a lot of Amazon.
So, Lucas, when did you tune back in?
Did you see
for
that
the credits?
Did you see the
Lucas is falling asleep now?
Lucas, did you see any of that takedown? Did it stir you at all?
I saw the thumb drive getting plugged in to the server room and the cannibal code being
it's a satisfying
uploaded, and I thought, man, they're stealing from Independence Day. You know, it's all the cannibal
I would say that
code.
with the creatures too, like ID4 came up in my mind too, like the way that squid thing was. Holy cow.
Yeah,
again and again.
But it was a happy ending, you know. Cube sent them an email that we got to have AI read to us.
Yeah, his email.
And Cube's watching them now.
Oh my god.
What a project. What a project.
Let's go to more of the world bones.
I can feel it in my bones.
Oh boy. Well, the sleepyhead with his big old asterisk. What are you gonna do? You are first to bone.
First to bone.
www.mattsmovielodgecast.com. Find us at Instagram at Lodgecast.
At Lodgecast.
Login user hothead, in this case sleepyhead.
Sleepyhead.
Password.
Sleepy cool head.
Love and light. Bone count. Woof.
One woof from the hothead.
He woofed it. You don't even have any more data. Like that's all the data you have.
Oh
Set
man.
the table with a woof.
I think they pitched this to Ice Cube and he was like hand waving them like, yeah, whatever. We'll do it. Like, we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do it. It'll be great. All right, brother Nathan.
Yeah.
I know you got some love and light.
Yeah,
for
I have
this.
love and light. I think. I mean, I was expecting absolute just
right.
There's something
you were expecting the worst movie
with
ever
that
made.
rating, like something unsufferable. You know, like some one angle where we don't move. This was trying to keep you activated, just like that missing one that we
Yeah.
or whatever. That, like every minute, like there's a dumpster fire or you know, a drone that flies right into your crotch. Like there's something every minute for the first hour of this movie.
Yeah.
Like if you turned it on, you'd be like, hey man, this isn't what I normally like. You know, like,
Right.
I'm trying.
This is a little different.
And I was really thinking about like the viewer that's like watching this, or gets like, I bet some viewers come away like, I got bamboozled by this, you know,
Yes.
thinking it's one thing. Because War of the Worlds promises something. Like the Tom
It does
Cruise,
not promise a desktop film.
like
I'll
it
tell you
doesn't
that
promise
much.
this, where he's monitoring his daughter.
No.
It has all these little, weird nutrient things, and I think it comes back to we were talking about. I'm talking about it before about just the star power. You
Yeah.
get someone like Cube in there,
Yes.
to get a reaction. They had him for 2 days,
Yep.
and he did it, and he did it till he couldn't talk anymore, and he didn't want anything. He didn't want burrito. He didn't want water.
He's just like, let's do this.
And he looks fatigued sometimes, and you're like, oh, maybe
Sometimes.
maybe he didn't sleep for in between those 2 days. And you think about all the time, like, okay, why we make this, you know, and it's trying to feel like a big movie.
Yeah.
Like it's
Sure.
It has the weirdest release where one day it was just there, right?
It was just
It was
there.
just like #1 movie of all time, and it had the thumbnail. I think a lot of people are going to watch this just because it has this like action genre buzz.
They're gonna watch it just
And
because of that thumbnail. Yeah.
The title.
So I have no idea, and I think I'd like to hear reactions of people. So for us, it's like it was just surprising. So I'm 2 bones,
Nice.
because
Yes.
I'm 1 for Cube
Yeah.
and 1 for like that exciting first act. I mean, and I think some, like I said, artisans. No, I think some guys got to play in this movie a little bit with some of the angles of those aliens. I mean, there's some cool stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just like there's movies we talked about tonight, like Skyline or what. They don't have
Skyline.
much. They don't have
Yeah.
much. This one has like a little bit.
Skyline
But
is basically this, but it's all just in an apartment, and you get bamboozled. You know, brother Justin and I went to that.
You get
and
bamboozled. Yeah.
We're like, very, very shortly after it began, we just kind of looked at each other and we're like, we're not leaving this apartment, are we?
Not leaving this out.
We got fucked.
I think it's gonna be divisive. So I'm 2 bones, just
2 bones.
for surprise. Two bone flutter, like surprising.
And there,
Surprising sign.
let's give them 2.
Got him.
Give me 2.
Utah, give me 2.
And there I was, basically daring Bishki to woof this, but now
No chance.
things have changed.
No chance.
Bishki's gonna go above the immortal.
I actually
Oh,
watched the
let's
whole
see how
movie.
this
So,
goes.
Bishki, you are
This is-
fully free to do whatever you want.
This is moving. This was Ice Cube. Ice Cube was entertaining throughout. Yeah, he was making me laugh.
He's a hell of a guy to cut to, right?
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Like, he gives you something fucking
His
different every
face
time.
is perfect.
I didn't know how much I missed him, and the desktop stuff is flowing. I mean, he is hacking into every possible device,
His
every
typing
possible
is just flash.
application, and
Hot internet action,
and he does it with such ease.
Such ease.
Yeah, and
When he gets denied access, he gets so upset.
yeah, no, he all his reactions can be gifs and memes and
Yeah, his exhausted.
and-
just
yeah, so
hands,
this
hand
movie's gonna have life beyond
Yes.
its initial release. And yeah, I'm right there with my brother Nathan. This is solid desktop filmmaking, even though it's a total sellout for Amazon Prime.
Fuck, what a shill, dude.
And Amazon
Shameless.
Prime Air coming to you soon. So I'm gonna give it 2.
Give me 2.
Yeah, Ice. God bless you.
God bless you, Ice Cube. Not quite sure where your politics are these days, but God bless your performance at least.
Yeah.
So, oh man. I mean, I was dreading this, and I had that existential deep weed dread where I'm like, oh no, we got all stoned for this. And now
How ugly is this gonna make me
how
feel?
ugly is this going to get?
Yeah.
Like, how fucked are we here? But there's no need to worry. The moves were buttery smooth across the desktop. I liked looking for the weirdly phrased English that was going on. Like, that's fun for me. So, I mean, the way he says, got him.
Got him. Got him.
Got him.
That's half a bone. the way he says touchdown.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Touchdown.
That's another half bone.
He's so good.
And then I think another bone for all the stuff that Nate and Bishke were saying. But then I got to give a Brother Ben slump because that Amazon shit is unforgivable.
It's everywhere.
I gotta draw a line.
It's strung together by it.
It's the ultimate sellout. Yeah.
Gotta slump it down to 1.5.
It's a Brother Ben slump, y'all.
0.5,
which is huge. I mean, I thought this was again, the way people have set this up, worst movie of all time.
People are just dumping on it. Like the first guy that saw it just turned it off 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
And just dumped on it.
It's a good time. Like, definitely if you're with some buddies and you're drinking or smoking, like, you can talk about some other shit too. But I guarantee you're going to get pulled into Ice Cube's world and you're going to want to know what's going on with these hackers.
He's the eye in the sky, and when those aliens
everywhere,
when those aliens touch down, he's got all the best angles, man.
Yeah, no, this was written. This was written by something.
H.G. Wells got a credit. He shows up.
He's loving it.
They didn't do the credit till like the very end with the globe as the W.
Hopefully, wherever the spirit of H.G. Wells dwells nowadays, I hope he gets to see it. You know,
he gets a prime. His estate gets a prime. Send it to his estate. $1,000 gift card to his estate.
Yes.
There's got to be an heir to the H.G. Wells vaults.
Well, Brother Nathan, thank you for braving this.
I survived. Nathan. I wanted to be on it, and I felt like I had to be here.
Yeah. Stay tuned for Amazon Prime's H.G. Wells, The Time Machine with Ice Cube.
Like, where's desktop gonna go? You know,
that's gonna be great.
What's next?
Oh, this is the best desktop hacking I've seen ever.
I mean, listen to that fun.
I mean, there it is. There it is.
That's not faint praise. You gotta log in and tune in.
Delivery.
All right, y'all. Love and hacking.
Love and light.
I
haven't seen you in quite a while. I was down the hole just passing time. Last time we met was a low-lit room. We was close together as a bride and groom. We ate the food, we drank the wine. Everybody having a good time, except you. You were talking about the end of the world.
I mean, this is hacking.